Hello everyone, welcome to Oliveboard. My name is Dinkar and I welcome you all in this session. I hope everybody is doing great, feeling healthy and fine. Again, good to see you all after 3 days because there is a slight gap in our this series because every Thursday we used to get over with the series and again from the Monday we start with our series and really sorry for that because that is the way we have designed our series so that everybody gets a relaxing atmosphere to write the question and answer in the portal so that you should not get burdened up by your question and answers. So that is why the series has been designed in such a way that you should get proper timing, proper time so that you can write your answers. And thank you so much for joining the series every day and making this is a successful series. I hope everybody is liking this and I hope you are practicing on your own end. And today I have to tell something regarding this whole series is that just 1 minute. Let me see how many people are there today. Okay, so those people are there. Please just let me know how many people are there. They can just say hi, hello to me. Okay, we have Lalit over here. Great to see you, Lalit. Good to see you. Anybody else is there? Please let me know if you are there. Okay, so for today, those who are the new joinees, I have to tell that this is Master Descriptive Answer Writing for RBI Grade B 2021-2022. It is a 100-day series. Out of that, today we are doing the 82nd day is there. Okay, and we are discussing 100 questions for 100 days. And we are discussing on economic and social issues, then finance and management is there, current affairs is there, various other things are there. Based on that we have discussed many questions and based on that we have asked you to write question and answer in the portal. So I wanted you to remember dates: 25th March, 26th March and 27th March. Very important for all of you. These dates are very important for all of you because on this date I will be taking some special lecture on answer writing. I will be telling how to write an answer. So 25th of March, I will be telling the basics of answer writing. 26th, I will be telling you what on which topic, which section you have to cover, what kind of questions. And on 27th, that is the most important day, I myself will be writing the answer live and it will be telling you what to write in an answer and what to avoid in the answer. So I will myself be going into the same portal where you are writing the answer and there I will attempt the live questions in front of you so that you can know that if any questions is there, so how to answer that question, what is written over there, what information you have to avoid, what information you have to include, that all things I will be telling you on this day. So 25th, 26th and 27th are very important dates. Please book the slot for you. And guys, you have to register for this. So you see, it is going to be free. Okay. But you have to register in our portal for that. Okay. So it will be free and it will be live on YouTube only. But you have to register for it. Okay. If you wanted to see that live, I will be writing live answers. I will be writing live answers over there, okay, and you will be seeing that how to write an answer, how to separate out the things, how to make your answer visible to the examiner, okay. So that I will be writing only, okay. So you will be able to see that. Then you can follow on the same footprints if you wanted, and if you have any other things to ask, you can ask me on that day, okay. Thanks, Lalit. Thanks, Lalit, for your kind words. It is just we wanted to help you out in all the way possible we can. Okay, so that is why right now we are itself writing the answer to show you how you can gain the maximum marks from writing the answers. Okay, so let's start with our session today. And today again, it is a essay writing. See, hello Tosolo, welcome and good evening. So we are actually not discussing the essay. Here we are telling you what are the potential topics that can come in essay writing, and here we will be discussing in detail about what is this. So it is, you cannot call these as a model essay, these are not the essay. Here we are discussing only the points that you have to include in your essay, and based on that you have to design your essay in that way. Okay, so we will be just discussing the points, and it is not a model essay. Okay, we will be coming out with the model essay writing also in the future, so don't worry about that. So but here right now we are just telling you what points, how to include it, everything you have to write it over there. Okay, in order to make sure that you have a proper words you have covered for that essay. Okay, so we will be starting with it. So first of all, I have already told you what you have to make sure that while writing the essay: proper introduction, proper body, divided into various sections. Okay, various sections, and then after a conclusion should be always balanced. Neither you should tell many positive, neither you tell many negative. You have to keep the conclusion at a balanced position. That means yes, these are all things going right, and that has to be done in the future in order to get the maximum benefit out of it. So this is going to be called as a balanced conclusion. Okay, you should be never biased. Okay, so what points you should include in your essay: proper theme you should have, main body. In the main body, I'll ask normally to main, if you wanted to write main body, you can have a paragraph on social, economic, political, historical, environmental, gender, psychological issues, current affair, and demographics. So you can, your main body can contain all these things. Okay, then in order to add on your topics, you can add some facts and figure, causes and effects, suggestion and prediction, your opinion, and a concluding paragraph which should be balanced, which should be balanced. And if you have any reports or government data to support your suggestion and prediction or cause and effect, you can include that also. Okay, now today artificial intelligence that we are going to discuss today is, first of all, we should know what is artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence refers to the simulation of human intelligence in machines that are programmed to think like humans and mimic their reaction. That means artificial intelligence is something, it's like we are simulating human intelligence into a machine, so that machine should behave like a human being. Okay, it should not be look like as something machine is working, so automatically the machine takes the role of a human. Okay, so the term may be also applied to any machine that exhibits traits associated with the human mind, such as learning and problem solving. So as you all know that human have a tendency of learning and problem solving, so any machine that exhibits this trait also, we can term that also. Okay, so the ideal characteristics of artificial intelligence is the ability of rationalize and take actions that have the best chance of achieving a specific goal. So these are the characteristics that exactly that we have to achieve. That means we should have a proper rationalization of action in order to achieve a specific goal. Under artificial intelligence, we have various other things. The topic of machine learning comes. Okay, so machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence. That means it comes under artificial intelligence. So what is machine learning here? Which refers to the concept that computer program can automatically learn from and adapt to the new data without being assisted by human. That means whatever the data computer is getting, automatically the computer is analyzing the new data and adapting to the new situation for the future automatically. So here we are, the humans are not programming the computer for the future. Here computers are automatically getting programmed by the data they are getting received. Okay, then again under this under artificial intelligence, there is a concept of deep learning also. See, deep learning, machine learning are a very important uh, topics and very important job making work that is going on in the job market. Because if you have a good learning on machine learning and deep learning, then you are automatically getting selected for various companies. Okay, because these machine learning, deep learning are the new topics. And right now, if you go to Facebook, WhatsApp, or wherever you are going, where social networking sites are there, automatically you can see that anything you are searching. So once your searching gets over for 2 3 times, so automatically you start guessing getting the ads based on that search. You will getting assisted by your computers, like automatically whatever you have searched 2 3 days back, you will be getting the result based on that. That means computer now knows that what exactly you are looking for it. Okay, so this is called your artificial intelligence, machine learning and deep learning. So what is deep learning? Deep learning is a technique that enables this automatic learning through an absorption of huge amount of unstructured data, such as text, images and videos. See, we have a huge amount of unstructured data that is going on. Various texts are going on, images are there everywhere, videos are there. So automatically the computer is getting programmed, and the computer is utilizing this unstructured data and converting into the absorption of that huge amount of data and converting them into a deep learning. Okay, now what are the key takeaway from these whatever we have studied? Artificial intelligence refers to the stimulation of human intelligence, obviously that is there. The goal of artificial intelligence is to increase the learning, reasoning and perception by the machines. Artificial intelligence is being used across different industries like finances and healthcare management. Okay, I think in the near future the robots will be doing the surgery in the near future. Okay, so everything will be taken over by, some of the major things will be taken by the various robots and various other things that are programmed based on human artificial intelligence. Weak artificial intelligence tends to be simple and single task oriented. That means if you have a weak artificial intelligence machines, so they are for only a specific task. That means you have given a specific task, single task, and once the task is over, if anything other than that task is there, so that machine will not be able to do. But if we have a strong artificial intelligence, carries on the task that are more complex and human like. That means if we have a huge strong artificial intelligence we have created, so they are able to perform various complex human like tasks. It will look like as if human is performing that task, because they will be more complex. Automatically the machine will be responding to the various situation that is going on in the environment and wherever it is going on. So it will look like as if some actual human being is working over there. Okay, now understanding the artificial intelligence, just let me have some water. Okay, so when most people hear the term artificial intelligence, the first thing they usually thinks of the robots. That's because big budget films and novels weave stories about human like machines that wreak havoc on the earth, but nothing could be further from the truth. That means whenever we talk about artificial intelligence, it's just like we have seen various movies, right? We have various movies in the Hollywood, and everything is there. It just shows that robots are working, robots are fighting, and they are removing the humans from the earth and all those things. But actually, it is not what is shown in the movies. Okay, so that is totally away from the truth. Okay, so artificial intelligence is based on the principle that human intelligence can be defined in a way that machine can easily mimic and execute the task. So normally artificial intelligence is something where we are making the machine to easily understand what humans are, human reactions are, and how they can easily mimic it, and they can execute the task that is done by humans. Okay, so maybe it can be a small task, maybe it can be a complex task. So normally the goal is for learning, reasoning and perception. As technology advances, previous benchmark that defined artificial intelligence became outdated. So as you all know, don't everybody knows that every day there is a total change in the technology that is going on. What is right now a very good technology may be outdated technology after 2 years. Okay, so every day the field of artificial intelligence is also changing. What we were knowing earlier 2 3 years 5 years back is totally outdated. Now new things have come up. Okay, so for example, Machines that calculate basic function or recognizes text through optical character recognition are no longer considered to be embroidery of artificial intelligence, since this function is now taken for granted as an inherent computer function. Earlier, machine used to calculate basic functions and they recognizes the text by their optical character and all those things, so it was considered as an artificial intelligence. But now what was happening is that now that task has been taken as a granted. That means if we are doing anything in computer, it is already there. So that means that artificial intelligence is already there in your PCs, laptops, and all those things wherever you are going, because that outdated technology has already been part of your new technologies. Okay, like that. So, artificial intelligence is continuously evolving to benefit many different industries. Machines are wired using the cross disciplinary approaches based on mathematics, computer science, linguistics, psychology, and more. So, if you wanted to work in a artificial intelligence industry, you should know proper mathematics, computer science ability, linguistic, like as you all know that we have millions of languages throughout the world, so it should be very good at linguistics, psychology, human psychology, and everything, and various other things are there. Algorithms is yet another topic under the artificial intelligence, also often play a very important part in the structure. Algorithm, like if something happens, what should happen, like a algorithm. If this is there, then where it has to go, where it has to go. If this has come, what are the two tasks that it has to perform. So various algorithm, like algorithm is a huge complex yes no scenarios, probability scenarios, all the things are there. So there is a huge kind of algorithm is also there. So where the simple algorithm are used in simple application, while more complex algorithms are used in artificial intelligences. Okay, hello Brijesh, good evening. So, what are the applications of artificial intelligence? You might be seeing various YouTube videos are there. So they're telling like this car is working, automatic car, driverless car, okay, driverless helicopters, driverless planes, drive everything everything whatever machines run or where humans are required, so that humans are not running. Okay, so the application of artificial intelligence are endless. The technology can be applied to many in different sectors of and industries. Artificial intelligence is being tested and used in the healthcare industries for dosing of drugs and different treatment to the patient. That means first of all we have to check like how dosing has been decided. So artificial intelligence is used over there, what type of dose is given to what type of patient, what is the reaction of that patient by providing that kind of dose. So based on that thing, the dose can be reduced or increased. So that is all will be done by your machines, okay, based on the data that has been collected by the machine. And how then after that only the treatment, different treatment of the patients will be decided for surgical procedures and in the operation room. Other examples of machine, like right now, as you all know that heart surgery used to do heart surgery, right? But if we provide them with a standard like a person is 6 feet high, weight is weight is 70 kgs, and all those things, so machine will be able to take it in a single task. But this will be disastrous because everybody's height is different, everybody weight is different, everybody body structure is different, everything is different. So lots of algorithms, lots of deep learning, everything has to go in order to make that surgery in a possible way. Okay, so the machines have to be make sure that they are treating the proper organ. For that, proper body structure, proper screening, proper photos, everything has to be inserted into the machine, right? Other examples of machine with artificial intelligence includes computer that play chess and self-driving cars. Each of these machine must weigh the consequences of any action they take, and each action will impact the end result. Okay, so right now regarding the artificial intelligence, various things have been getting developed and are under development. But what will happen in the actual real places, that will be happening after they are coming into the actual use. Okay, first of all, self-driving cars are there. These are the cars has to be made where proper traffic rules and everything has to be followed and all the things are there. Okay, we have to make sure that proper infrastructure should be there in order to drive all these cars and all those things. So many things have to be followed, so then only we are able to properly utilize the benefits of artificial intelligence. Then in chess, the end result is the winning of the game. For self-driving cars, the computer system must account for all external data. That means external data means all of a sudden the car is going on, somebody all of a sudden came, so that data has to be entered into the computer. Then something the car is going on and something is falling in the road, all of a sudden the car has taken the stoppage. So car has to take all the external data and compute it and act in a way that prevent any kind of collisions. Okay, so like that. Artificial has also has huge applications in the financial industries, where it can detect the flag activities in the banking and finances sector, such as unusual debit and card usage, large account deposit. So you have entered a software where your computers will be able to identify if anything unusual is happening. Anything unusual is happening, that means here if somebody is taking out too much of cash, if somebody is depositing too much of cash, if earlier that debit card nobody was using, all of a sudden huge money is getting taken out from the debit card. So all these type of things can be done with the help of artificial intelligence. So all these things will help bank fraud departments. Application for artificial intelligence are now being used to help streamline and make trading easy. This is done by making supply, demand, and pricing of the security easier and to estimate. Okay. Then categorization of artificial intelligence. As you all know that we have already categorized, there are two types: strong artificial intelligence and weak artificial intelligence. Weak and strong. Weak artificial intelligence is normally for some specific task. Normally specific tasks where they are just given some direction and they just follow that direction. They do not have their own kind of work, like where they will guide you, to like what you have to do, what you don't have to do. Okay. Yeah. Then weak artificial intelligence include video games such as chess games, examples from above, and personal assistants such as Alexa. You know, everybody knows this. Alexa and Apple Siri is there, right? Then a strong artificial intelligence system are systems that carry on the task considered to be human-like. Okay, that are to be human-like. They tend to be more complex and complicated systems. They are programmed to handle situation in which they are required to be problem solver. Okay, if anybody can give me a example of a strong artificial intelligence, though it is a movie, the movie has been made on that. Okay, the movie is made on that, and there was a people who have gone to the space with one robot assisting them. I know everybody. It is a Hollywood movie. If anybody can tell me, and what is the name of that robot, also you can tell me. If anybody knows that, they can tell me, because I'm also not able to get the exact name. Yes. Interstellar. Lalit, very good. Interstellar is a movie where, and what is the name of that robot who is assisting? You can also tell me the name of that. Okay, so they are programmed to handle situation where they may be required to problem solving without having a person intervenes. These kind of systems can be found in application like self-driving cars and hospital operating rooms. See, obviously, where self-driving cars are there, they have to look for the data, exact data, external data, internal data, and they have to manipulate the data. They have to check how the things are working, because every time there is a new situation, so we cannot have a single direction given to them. Okay, so they have to take on their own. So that is why strong artificial intelligence are the places where huge amount of complex data is there, and they start thinking based on human likes. Okay, now how can artificial intelligence be dangerous? How we can say that artificial intelligence can be dangerous? Okay, Brijesh, what you are telling is what is upgrade 2018? Yes, yes, yes. It is called TARS. TARS. Yes, it is called TARS only. Yes, because he that in the Interstellar movie, the astronaut is talking to the TARS. He is asking TARS to switch on the engine, switch off the engine. He is talking to the TARS and telling that can we mix with that speed of this? So TARS is saying no, we don't have proper fuels in order to mix up with the speed of that space station and all those things. So he is like working like a strong artificial intelligence. So how can artificial intelligence be dangerous? Most researchers agrees that a super intelligent artificial intelligence is unlikely to exhibit human emotions like love or hate, and that there is no reason to expect artificial intelligence to become intentionally benevolent and malevolent. Instead, when considering how artificial intelligence might become a risk, experts think two scenarios are likely. That means when we talk about whether artificial intelligence will be risky or dangerous, so there are two expert scenarios. Okay, first one is the artificial intelligence is programmed to do something devastating. Some are telling is that artificial intelligence is a work which can be devastating. Autonomous weapons are artificial intelligence systems that are programmed to kill. That means you have given artificial intelligence the power of weapons. If in the near future the weapons are run by our artificial intelligence, so they have a autonomous power over that. They can release any weapon anywhere. In the hand of the wrong person, these weapons could easily cause mass casualties. Moreover, an artificial intelligence arm race could inadvertently lead to an artificial intelligence war that also result in mass casualties. To avoid being thwarted by the enemy, these weapons would be designed to be extremely difficult to simply turn off. Okay, so that means in order to make sure that these weapons are not easily turned on, we have to make sure that these weapons should be made in a such way that it is extremely difficult to turn on these weapons. Okay, so human could plausibly lose control of such situation. This risk is one that prevents even with a narrow artificial intelligence, but grows as the artificial intelligence level autonomy increases. That means as you increase more and more artificial intelligence, that means from weak to strong. When you are going from weak to strong, so earlier that artificial intelligence is only performing single task. Now when that weak artificial intelligence place has become stronger, then now they can talk, they can behave like a human being. Okay, so there is a huge chance of weak artificial intelligence to become a strong artificial intelligence, and they have a autonomy increase. That means we can provide they will automatically take the autonomous control. Then other people thinks that there are two possibilities. Okay, they think that the artificial intelligence is programmed to do something beneficial. These people think that this is devastating. These people think that it can be beneficial, but it develops a destructive method for achieving the goals. So this can happen whenever we fail to fully align our artificial intelligence goal with our. That means whenever we become failed in making sure that artificial intelligence goals align with our goals, then we are moving into separate direction. artificial intelligence is growing in their own direction and our goals is getting separated by them. Okay, so in that cases it will become very difficult to control them. So if you ask an obedient intelligent car to take you to the airport as fast as possible, it might get you there chased by the helicopters and covered in vomit, doing not what you wanted but literally what you have asked for. That means if you say now your car is there, okay, you asked your car that whatever you do, just I wanted to reach the airport in 10 minutes. Even the airport is 1 hour away with nominal speed and you wanted to reach that airport in 10 minutes, you have given that instruction to your car. Now car will become like a helicopter or a plane. Car will not listen to your further direction, it will take you to wherever is possible and you will like, it will be like you will start vomiting when the car is running at like that, right? So this can be the potential risk that you offer. Okay, if a super intelligent system is tasked with an ambitious geoengineering project, it might wreak havoc with our ecosystem and as a side effect and view human attempts to stop it as a threat to meet. That means if there is a super intelligent system and you ask that super intelligent system that you have to do some geoengineering project, okay, so that super intelligent body will start doing their work, and if any human comes in between that and they said that please do not do that because it is harming that, so automatically that super intelligent body will remove you from the place because that super intelligent has been tasked to do that. You have to perform that task, so it will create a havoc in the ecosystem and it will not treat humans as a human, it will treat human as a interference and any interference will be removed, so it will be a threat to human life also. Okay, so these are some of the two views regarding whether artificial intelligence is beneficial or it is disastrous. So as this example illustrates, the concern about the advanced artificial intelligence isn't malevolence but competence. A super intelligent artificial intelligence will be extremely good at accomplishing its goals, and if those goals aren't aligned with ours, we have a problem. That means artificial intelligence is a good concept till their goals are assigned with our goals, and if their goals are not aligned with our goals and if the alignment fails, then there will be a problem. You are probably not an evil ant hater who steps on ant out of malice, but if you are in charge of hydroelectric green energy project and there is an ant hill in the region to be flooded, too bad for the ants. A key goal of artificial intelligence safety research is to never place humanity in the position of these ants. Okay, so we have to make sure that humanity has to be kept on the top. Okay, humanity always has to be kept on top in order to make sure that the goals of artificial intelligence align with the goals of ours. Okay, and the process should not be made autonomous, right guys? So what are the recent interest in the artificial intelligence safety? So as you all know that in the US, UK and various European nation, even in our countries, people are looking like Stephen Hawkins, Elon Musk, Steve Wozniak, Bill Gates and many other big names in the science and technology have recently expressed their concerns regarding the risk that is proposed by artificial intelligence, joined by many leading artificial intelligence researchers. Why? What is the reason why this subject has came into a headline automatically, and what is the reason? Artificial intelligence potential has a potential to become more intelligent than any human. As more and more data starts flowing into that, more and more data, so they become more and more intelligent, more and more videos, photos, pics going inside that, they becoming more and more intelligent. your reaction to any place that also get stored in that machine. So there is a potential they become more intelligent than any human. We have no surefire way of predicting how it will behave, so we don't know how they are going to behave once they become more and more intelligent humans. So we can't trust our past technological development as much on the basis, because we are never created anything that has the ability to wittingly and unwittingly outmaster us. The best example of what we could face may be our own evolution, like from how we have evolved and how the things are there. Right now, our peoples are controlling the planets, not because we are the strongest, fastest, or the biggest, but because we are the smartest. Because biggest can be elephant also, biggest can be our blue whale also, but they are not ruling the world. We humans are ruling the world because we are the smartest. So if any machine become more smarter than us, then what will happen? If we are no longer the smartest, we are assured to remain in control. That is a question mark. So because of smartness only, we are ruling the world. But if some machine or if some robots become more smarter than us, then are we going to have a control on the things or not? Then that is a question mark, right? So our position is that our civilization will flourish as long as we win the race between the growing power of technology and the wisdom with which we manage it. In the case of artificial intelligence technology, FLI positions is the best way to win the race is not to impede the former but to accelerate the later, but supporting artificial intelligence safest research. So we have to make sure that we do not have to impede, we just have to accelerate then the other people, other machines, and we have to make sure that artificial intelligence research remain in a safety point. Okay, it should not become so strong that we lose control of everything. Okay, so guys, this is what about artificial intelligence. Now we are going to talk about the top myths. The top myths about advanced artificial intelligence. A captivating conversion is taking place about the future of artificial intelligence and what it will should remain for humanity. There are fascinating controversies where the world leading experts disagree, such as artificial intelligence future impact the job market. Everybody knows that if artificial intelligence, if robots start working in the factories, so it will impact the job market. That is the top myth that is going on. If when human level artificial intelligence will be developed, whether this will lead to a intelligence explosion, and whether this is something we should become welcome or fear. But there are also many examples of boring pseudo controversies caused by people misunderstanding and taking the past each other. To help ourselves focus on the interesting controversies and open question and not on the misunderstanding. So we just have to focus on the controversies, focus on the question, focus on the research and not on the misunderstanding. So let's clear up some of the most common myths. We have to make sure that all the common myths should be talked about and should be cleared in the near future. So guys, this is the question that you have to attempt today. Discuss the potential of artificial intelligence in empowering the people, create equity and achieving the economic growth. So this is the question, the 82nd question you have to answer. I hope you all have liked the lecture for today, guys. Please let me know how you have liked the lecture, whether the content you have liked it or not. Please let me know. Okay. And this is the question for today. Discuss the potential of artificial intelligence in empowering the people and create equity and achieve economic development. How this can be done. So you have to research on the question, research on the answer and write a balanced answer on that. Okay. And I would request guys, uh, there is a task for you I wanted to give. There is a task I wanted to give all of you. Since on 27th, I will be writing 2 3 answers for all of you. So out of total, like on that day, we will be finishing around 90th lecture maybe. So out of that 90 question, whichever question you are telling me to write the answer on that, please let me know beforehand. Okay, that question I will be performing live in front of you, and you will be seeing from like how to write an answer, what points to include, what to remove. Okay, so based on these 90 question, I would just request everybody can go there, look for the question, and wherever you think that this question I wanted my sir to answer, so that question I will answer. So that open category I am giving to you. Otherwise, if you don't tell me, so I will be taking up random questions and I will be writing the answer on that. So before 1 week, please tell me for that. Okay, is it fine? So on that question only, whichever people are telling more about that, please write the question answer on that question, sir. So I will be writing that answer on that day. Okay, sure, great. So you have to search which question you wanted me to answer it. So select 3 4 questions, okay? And on that day we will be performing all these. On that day you just sit behind that, sit your. I will be writing the answer, okay? I will be tasked with more writing. I have to increase my writing speed, okay? So make sure that you select the questions and provide to me, but make sure that you select the question very early, because I have to see like what all points I have to include or not to include. Okay, so I should have a question beforehand, right? So guys, those who wanted to attempt the question, please, that is there. The link has already been provided in the descriptive box. Otherwise, I am explaining over here. Please go to Oliveboard discuss forum. Check on the descriptive RBI grade B tab. Total 82 questions will be there, so you can answer that, and you can also avail our 35% off coupon by attempting 3 questions from the same email ID. And if any query regarding coupon code, please email to riti.gulati@oliveboard.in. She will be providing with that. Okay, and we have a huge community in YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Please go subscribe over there, guys. And at the last, never forget to like, subscribe, and follow. Happy learning, guys. Thank you so much for attending the lecture. Please follow all the COVID-19 protocols properly and remain safe and healthy. Thank you so much, guys, for attending the lecture. Great to see you, and I will be meeting you again tomorrow at 9 p.m. Okay, see you at 9 p.m. tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody.